Today we have aliens that have been ordered removed from the United States. They've been arrested through various components throughout the Tampa Bay region. They've been ordered removed by a judge or some other federal government entity. We're preparing to move them to the airport for staging across the southwest border for final removal to their home country. Within this group, there's one known and suspected Tren de Agua gang member. When the plane lands here in Tampa, it will be arriving from Miami, which will be loading on their aliens, and ultimately they'll end up in either Harlingen or El Paso for the stage or flight.
And how long will it be before they're deported?
The goal, as it stands now, they'll be removed within the next 72 hours.
Wrong bag? Wrong card. That's the check.
Manténgase al lado derecho de la pared.
There's another 6. I got the tail. The airplane's in the air from Miami. We're going to go on towards the fixed base operator on the backside of the airport.
So how often do you do these operations where you bring people, you fly them out to a location to have them deported?
So right now, within the field office, we do it weekly. Specifically out of Tampa, this week is the first time we've done it. We've done, I think this is our 4th flight this week. But it's a routine business out of our larger offices. It's just kind of unique we're trying something new to see how effective we are this week.
What's new about it?
Just bringing in the airplane. Typically the aliens we would arrest in the Tampa office make their way to our long-term detention facilities down in Miami or up in Baker County, Florida.
Have you noticed any significant changes with the Trump administration in power?
We're allowed to do what we need to do to protect the community. You know, and every alien that comes across our desk, we make a best effort to take them into custody and either execute the final order of removal or put them in front of the immigration judge for the final decision on their case.
To what extent were you not allowed to do that under the Biden administration?
There were a different set of priorities that were issued under the former Secretary of Homeland Security that just narrowed the scope of what we should be taking action on.
Did that put you guys at risk at all?
Not specifically our officers at risk, but for the greater community in which we all, our officers live and work here in Tampa Bay. Yes, whenever an alien is encountered and we don't do our job to put them into custody, then that puts the public at risk.
Do you guys ever encounter people who are antagonistic with ICE?
We do. we encounter them both, when we make arrests. We've had several protests in and around our office, but by and large, they let us do our job, and we proceed on with our mission. Right now, we're turning the manifest over to the flight team, and they're verifying our manifest versus every alien that's in the transport vehicle. Right now we have the medical officer on the flight verifying all the medical information that we turned over from all the aliens. She goes through it, make sure everything's fine. So there's a variety of crimes. Some of them are still pending in local court. Some of them have been convicted. Everything from DUI, assault, some other traffic offenses. Every alien that we encounter in the United States is given due process if they're allowed to stay here or not. Once they're ordered removed, ICE is here to effect that removal and execute the removal order from the United States.